Dust, silence, and a throne room where every breath carries the weight of a century. This episode opens in a world hanging by thin threads, threads woven from betrayal, ambition, and the kind of truth that doesn't reveal itself. It erupts, like fire breaking out from beneath cold ashes. You've achieved what you wanted. The messenger whispers, soon Baldwin will learn the truth. Those words aren't a warning, they're a sentence. A reminder that truth doesn't ask permission before it shatters kingdoms. And at the center of this tension stands a man whose presence corrodes peace like acid on steel. A man GGK Baru can no longer tolerate and tamish. Enemies come in many forms, armies, assassins, traitors, but the most dangerous enemy is the one who wears a familiar face. Because the wars of centuries don't just leave scars, they carve out identities. And now, in the dim flicker of torchlight, the face of that enemy emerges. A face that has fought GGK Baru's world from the shadows. Coward. Deceiver, Baru mutters. The truth is, cowards and deceivers don't hide in forests. They hide in alliances. In THRONES. In friendships. Some people must pay a price. He says but he's wrong. Everyone does. The message arrives. Simple. Sharp, fatal. It's a trap. This moment cracks open the episode's central. Psychology, because every character is trapped. Some in lies, some in loyalty. Some in the fantasy of peace, some in the memory of wars that refuse to end. Baru and GGK face each other like two storms colliding. Burned by betrayal, the other haunted by the truth he couldn't speak. Sit. GGK says not as a friend, not as a warrior, but as a man whose voice is about to carry the weight of years. The wars have weakened both. Kingdoms. Armies are tired. Hearts are tired. Even hatred is tired. GGK, speaking as deputy of Sultan Salih Ismail's throne, offers peace, but peace is not a gift in this world. It's a weapon, and the one offering peace often has the sharpest blade tucked behind their back. He promises stability between the Genghis Sultanate and the Quad Sultanate. Promise heavy enough to crack under its own lies. Behind his calm eyes, a quiet storm begins to churn. Then comes a truth spoken so softly it nearly disappears beneath the echoes of the hall. Two stars cannot shine at the same time in the east. It is not anger. Not hatred. Not rivalry. It is destiny. Destiny that refuses to share its sky. The struggle with Salahuddin isn't personal. It's cosmic. Two men, two visions. Two futures, only one can survive history. And then Sarah Cotton enters like a blade wrapped in silk. She brings questions. Sharper than swords, secrets heavier than armies. She wants the truth between Baru and GK, not to heal, but to burn, because revenge is her compass, and secrets are her currency. But some secrets, GGK warns, are too heavy to carry. Some are alive, some bite back. Still, Sarah insists, because she isn't seeking justice, she's seeking ruin, and ruin always comes wearing the mask of righteousness. GGK speaks of betrayal, of being deceived by his own deputy. Framed, misled, poisoned by trust, he speaks like a man digging through the ashes of loyalty, trying to find even one spark left alive. But loyalty has a corpse-like silence. It rots quietly. Rue fires back. Where were you when we were dying? Where were you when we needed you? Loyalty always dies in two directions. Both men feel wronged. Both feel abandoned. Both feel justified. This is the psychology of war, not battles with swords, but battles with memory. And memories can be the sharpest blades. Sarah stands between them, watching two warriors bleed without being struck. She asks for the past, but the past is a minefield. She wants Baru destroyed. She wants the truth weaponized. She wants to burn the man who burned her world, but even she is warned. Some secrets cannot be sold. Her answer chills the air. One day, the truth will come out, and then we will see if your throne remains. This scene is not a conversation. It is a prophecy, because every throne, every alliance, every promise in this episode depends on the truths buried beneath. These words stop the enemies who will rise, the allies who will betray, the wars that will reignite. All start here. This section ends with GKK whispering to Kaimus, "Our hatred of Baru will benefit us greatly, but his anger could become the obstacle. Hatred is a tool, anger is unpredictable, and the world is about to learn which one burns stronger." Night doesn't fall in Damascus. It descends slow, deliberate, like a curtain closing over a stage where every actor is lying. And in this suffocating darkness, something is being carried. Something heavy. Something forbidden. A chest, not treasure, not gold. Something far more dangerous. Proof. Secrets. A key that can open or destroy the future. Kaima's order. Silence. Cheeks. Eyes narrow. The chest is taken away. Hidden. Guarded. Protected. Like a child who must never know who its real parents are. But secrets don't stay locked for long. Not. And palaces built on paranoia. And then Layla appears. Small steps. Trembling. Resolve. Eyes burning with a truth she hasn't processed. Yet. She holds a vial. A bottle filled with something that does not belong to innocence. "Where did you get this?" Jared asks. Her voice stumbles. But her truth doesn't. "I took it from Shamsa's servant's room. She hid it. I know she made Shamsa ill." This isn't a child speaking. This is a heart wounded before its time. But Jamrud sees what she cannot. That truth, when spoken without evidence, becomes poison itself. What if you are wrong? Jamrud whispers, "A false accusation is a grave sin." This is not just advice. It's a warning about the world. Layla is entering a world where truth and lies dress in the same clothes, drink from the same cup, sit on the same throne. But Layla refuses to back down. Because children do not lie about fear. They lie about mistakes. They lie to avoid punishment. But fear? Fear speaks with absolute honesty. Jamrud softens. She will investigate, but behind her calm eyes, she is panicking. Because if this bottle is what Layla believes it is, then someone inside the palace is poisoning the future itself. This entire scene, quietly woven, sets up the episode's hidden spine. Every kingdom here is collapsing from inside. Not from swords, from secrets. Then comes the tension spike. Jamrud finds two women near her room, nervous, fumbling, pretending to be just, passing by, pretending to be innocent. Pretending. The most dangerous word in this episode. Every character is pretending to be something they're not, but Jamrud sees them, their stutter, their shaky breath, their eyes avoiding the door. Someone is watching. Someone knows the bottle is missing. Someone wants it back. This is how poison works. It doesn't kill silently. It infects behavior first. Cut to a new tension. How should we behave with Sultan Salahuddin? A question heavy enough to silence the room, because Salahuddin is not a man you behave with. He is a man who sees through behavior. He listens to the tremble you try to hide. He hears the fear behind the loyalty you pretend to have. The throne room chamber fills with men whose ambitions are louder than their oaths. Balwin enters. Recovering. Fragile. And already being shaped like clay in someone else's hands. Salahuddin greets him with courtesy, but courtesy in this world is a weapon. Shield, a mask. Three rulers share this moment, but only one understands the battlefield beneath their words. Then the storm hits. "I called you here to account for Hakim Latif's death." Shock. Silence. A dagger of accusation thrown into the heart of the meeting. Because Latif's murder is not just a crime. It is a doorway. Open it. And every betrayal spills through. Baldwin's face stiffens. William's eyes flicker. Maria and Lord Guy hide behind shadows of innocence, but Salahuddin, he watches, not the words, not the reactions, the fear behind the reactions. Fear is the loudest truth. The accusation drops. Latif's killer is among your close people. This is not an assumption. It is a revelation, and it cracks open everything. Why would Baldwin kill Latif? Why would William help him? Who benefits from the throne being shaken? Who profits from chaos? These questions hang in the air like smoke, but the lies arrive faster. To become Shahenshah, someone claims, the logic is thin, but lies don't need logic. They need timing. Maria crafted this lie, Lord Guy sharpened it, and now they hide behind it, pushing Baldwin into the abyss. The psychological twist here is subtle. Baldwin is not being accused of murder. He is being redefined. They want him to see himself as powerless. As guilty. As a puppet, because a puppet king is useful. Righteous king is dangerous. Then a truth arrives disguised as mercy. If you want a fair decision, hear both sides. But fairness died the moment ambition entered the court. Salahuddin sees the threads, how Maria and Guy manipulate, how Baldwin is trapped between loyalty and treason, how truth is being strangled before it can speak. He watches the court like a hawk circling a battlefield, because this isn't about Latif. It's about control. Control of Jerusalem. Control of the throne. Control of the narrative. Everyone wants to own the story, but only Salahuddin understands. The story controls them. The section closes with the most chilling sentence. The truth will soon be revealed. Kazi Efeziel. Very soon. Not a threat, a prophecy. Because truth in this world is not hunted, it hunts.